I'm Dr. Caroline Leaf, and welcome to my podcast, Cleaning Up the Mental Mess. You know, sometimes there's little tiny things that you can do that can make such a difference in your life. And what I've been doing for my dogs lately is if I go out, I've got two little Shih Tzus and they hate being away from me. They've got huge attachment issues, and I think I have them with them too. And so I put on these bird song sounds for them when I'm out, and they are so calm when I come back. So I know from research and that kind of thing how nature is so good for your brain. I mean, we all know that it's all over the place. It's not something new. So I thought I would just do a short little podcast to remind you about the little things in life can make such a huge difference to your mood and to your stress levels and to your mental and emotional state. So I want to talk a little bit today about the benefits of why you should listen to bird songs. And so there's so many benefits. Like, for example, it helps with reducing stress and anxiety, which is what I saw with my dogs. And I see with my dogs. It helps with connection to nature. It helps with improving mood. It helps to enhance concentration and focus. Helps with aiding mindfulness and meditation. It provides a sense of normalcy, birdsong. And then also it encourages us to go outdoors, kind of creates a drawing effect to go outdoors. And there's cultural and artistic significance. So that's 8 really great benefits of listening to birdsong. And I should say the 9th also for your dogs. It's great for your dogs too. So let's talk a little bit about how birdsong can reduce stress and anxiety. So when we listen to bird songs, it has a very calming effect. So it's the frequency that's emitted by the bird song. Your mind takes that frequency in, and it's a very calming frequency that calms down the energy waves in your brain. So if you think of waves like of the sea, you've got these waves going through your brain, all the different types of waves. And when we are in this high, busy lives that we live with lots of access to information and social media, and we spend time, maybe too long on social media, and whatever you think about the most is growing in your brain, and you've got focused on something or perseverating on something, and then you've got all these things happening, and there's just so much going on. A very quick way to calm yourself down, because those waves are not becoming little tsunamis, is listening to birdsong. It's a great way of just calming down, along with some deep breathing, just to help you to then get those waves under control. It also, the second point, connection to nature. There's so much research just showing even looking at a picture of nature helps to calm down and stress levels and anxiety levels, and just calm us down in general so that we can be more focused. There's studies done where they've had pictures in classrooms or pictures in gyms of nature and that kind of thing, and having bird song just playing in the background can immediately help connect us to nature, which immediately has this beautiful effect on our psycho and neurobiological network that is positive and constructive. One of my favorite little restaurants that I love going to, they have bird song, and it's particularly loud in the funniest of places, and that's in the bathroom. And so the restroom, and it's just amazing. You walk in there and it's crazy how I walk into that restroom and you just feel this bird song's just going, and you just feel so calm, and you come out of there and you feel different. And I've observed this now in myself, and I've taken quite a few people to this restaurant, and I don't tell them about it. They go to the restroom, they come out and say, "Oh my gosh, the bird song in there, it's so amazing." So it has an immediate effect. It's a very quick effect, which I really love. And it just draws you that you want to go out into nature. It improves mood. So it makes you feel happier. Listening to birdsong, the frequency of listening to birdsong actually helps to make you feel happier. It's the melodic and cheerful tunes that have an effect are endorphins and enkephalins and oxytocin and different neurochemicals. It affects how they flow, and that helps serotonin, and that helps to lift our mood. So, and also increases things like dopamine. So just hearing it is going to influence a nice, healthy, extra little release of the neurochemicals that help improve our mood. Helps to enhance concentration and focus. So if you've got if you've got intense work that you've got to do, an intense work day, having a bit of bird song just maybe playing in the background will help with attention and concentration. Once again, it's got a lot to do with the combination of the energy waves in the brain and the neurochemicals, and that combination changes the way that the neurons fire and how the energy actually transmits information, so you're able to be more focused and concentrate more effectively. It helps with things like meditation and mindfulness to help you get into that state where you can then prepare the brain. So it works to help prepare the brain. So it's a great preparation activity. If you're doing the neurocycle, you could put on the bird song. You could keep it going throughout the neurocycle as you do it. But it's really great to have, as you're doing the little brain preparation exercise, which involves meditation and breathing and all those kinds of things, to play the bird song. It really aids that. I love this one. Birdsong provides a sense of normalcy. So bird songs are common and a natural part of the environment in many places. So that normalcy is very grounding. It makes us feel like everything's okay. Everything's just normal. This is what should be. And so hearing them can provide a sense of routine and familiarity, and that's very comforting, especially during times of uncertainty and change. And then also, it encourages outdoor activities. It just makes you think of, you hear a bird song, and I just want to go for a nice walk in nature. It just makes me feel like I want to go outside. And that's very good, because we need to get outside more for the vitamin D, for just relaxation, for just being in nature, all the multitude of wonderful effects that it has on the mind-brain-body connection. So the lure, it's like literally a lure. The lure of bird songs can encourage people to spend more time outdoors, engaging in activities like walking, which is so good for us, and hiking, which is just great for the mind, the imagination, the challenge of the hiking, etc. Or simply sitting in a park and just sitting there and enjoying the beauty around you and just being in nature. So it's a way of luring you into nature, which we do need. Spending time in nature has numerous mental and physical benefits that have been extensively researched. And then the 8th point is cultural and artistic significance. Bird songs have been a source of inspiration, I love this one, for artists, musicians, and writers for centuries. So it's inspirational. So they have been incorporated into various forms of creative expression, and they contribute to cultural richness and diversity. I absolutely love that. So go find some birdsong, or go out into nature and listen to some birdsong, or have that in your sleeve as part of your mental toolbox to help you manage your mental health. Hope you've enjoyed this, and go listen to the bird song, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Oh, and just before I go, I don't know if you've got my new book yet, but I hope you have, helped how to help your child manage their mental health and develop the skills from as young as 2. And this book is for ages 2 through 10, manage their mental health. And if you've got older children, and for yourself, I have Cleaning Up Your Mental Mess, I have my Neurocycle app, which is fantastic for helping us be empowered. Hey guys, our mind is what drives us. You're living with your mind. We need to be managing our mind all the time. All the time. Just think of, like, from the moment you're awake, you're faced with this deluge of life, and mind management's essential. So my Neurocycle and all my materials help you to manage your mind, day-to-day struggles, the things like social media and bad habits that we've developed that are disruptive to our functioning, and then the big stuff like the traumas. So I hope it helps you. And if you want to go get my latest book or any of my books, go to drleaf.com, and you can get my app. We've got a web version now. The Neurocycle app's on web, and you can also get it at iTunes and Google Play. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.